Welcome back, tuning into today's video. We're going to do the weekend forecast today. Not a lot going on really. High pressure is going to be dominant throughout the coming week. It's going to be a case of chasing cloud around, I think, more than anything through the course of the coming week. So not going to be a great deal happening in this forecast, but will be some interest, I suppose, where you get frost and fog, particularly early in the week. Some interest there, but generally a very quiet and benign week coming up. Now, before I go on, in fact, just to mention the advertising, there's video ads on my page at gazworthbiz.com. Hit play on the video ad. Should be supporting gazworthbiz.com. Thanks very much for doing that. Gaz Shop is open, so if you want to do any shopping at Amazon between now and Christmas, click through the Amazon banners in Gaz Shop. You go to Amazon, you can do your Christmas shopping as normal, and at the same time, Gazworthbiz will get a royalty fee. Thanks very much for doing that. The websites we're using for the video got radar picture from the UK Met Office, the charts of wetnet.de and weatherout.com. You can find a link to all three of those websites on my links page. So, this is the radar picture. There's not a lot to look at really. We've got a few showers around northern, western and eastern coast, so maybe a more general concentration of showers in the far southeast, but the bulk of the country will be dry today, and that's because we've got high pressure sitting out just to the west of the country, bringing down this chilly northerly flow. So I've got a lot of cloud underneath that high pressure, particularly in the east and the northeast. The best of the bright and sunny spells will be in the west. Rather cold today with temperatures between around 3 and 7 degrees. Overnight we'll keep it quite cloudy in the east and still risk of a few showers around southeastern coast, but for central western areas, that's where you'll get the best of the clear spells, and that's where you'll have the greatest risk of frost, with temperatures possibly in rural localities down to -2, but in towns and cities probably holding up at around 1, 2, 3 degrees, so even low enough in town and cities for a touch of ground frost in the west. Could be some mist and fog patches around as well in the west. That'll be quite scattered, but the odd dense one can't be ruled out. Moving through to Sunday, the high pressure is very dominant here across the country. Got a very weak weather front drifting in off the North Sea, so I think it means that for eastern parts again, quite a lot of cloud, and that if anything will spread westwards through the course of the day. The best of the bright and sunny spells will be in the west on Sunday. Temperatures, well, perhaps up just a degree or so from Saturday, but still pretty chilly really at around 3 to 8 degrees. The high pressure really dominant as we go into Monday. Look, about 1,040 millibars. That's a very strong, intense area of high pressure. If anything, I think the cloud should shift more to the west, and we should bring brighter skies in from the north and the east through the course of Monday. Eventually, we could all end up with quite a lot of sunny spells. Temperatures, again, somewhere between around 3 and 7 or 8 degrees. Quite cold, really. And on Monday night, I think we'll have a colder night with a risk of a fairly widespread frost, quite a hard frost, and some dense patches of perhaps freezing fog on Monday night as well. So as we go into Tuesday, the high pressure is still in control, but we are bringing weather systems through across northern and central parts of Scotland. We've got tighter isobars for Scotland, so it'll be a windier day over Scotland, and there will be some cloud and outbreaks of pretty light and patchy rain for central and northern Scotland. But the main thing is that Scotland has a windier, cloudy day on Tuesday. The rest of the country starts off frosty with maybe some quite dense patches of fog, but there will be good sunny spells. And I think through the course of the day, we'll probably find the cloud, if anything, drifting further south in towards Northern Ireland and Northern England. That leaves England and Wales probably with quite a good day, good sunny spells, although here and there, the fog could linger on all day. Temperatures, well, if any fog lingers, it's going to struggle to get above freezing, but otherwise probably up to around 5, 6, 7 degrees. Still quite chilly, really. Now, the cloud is invading across the whole of the country, I think, as we go through a Tuesday night into Wednesday. So Wednesday does look like being really quite a cloudy day across virtually the whole of the country. And in the north and the northeast of Scotland, there will still be the risk of some patchy, showery rain, but the bulk of the country will be dry. But as I say, a lot of cloud around on Wednesday. At least that limits the risk of frost and fog. Temperatures, if anything, edge up a little bit to around 7, 8 degrees at best. Moving through to Thursday, and no change with high pressure sitting just to the west and southwest of the country, so it's virtually universally dry away from the far north of Scotland, where there could still be some showery, patchy rain. But a lot of cloud by now underneath this high pressure. It really does look like being a very cloudy high by this point. Temperatures again edging up a little bit, so maybe up to 9 or 10 degrees at best, 10 being at 50 Fahrenheit, and it's a little bit above average for the very end of November. No change moving through to Friday. The high pressure still really dominant. Lots of cloud underneath the high pressure. Will be a windy day for Scotland and Northern England though, and that could bring another pulse of rain in towards Scotland. Probably light rain again, but another area of rain coming into Scotland through the course of the day. Elsewhere it remains very similar with lots of cloud, temperatures somewhere between around 6 and say 11 degrees. And then as we go into next weekend, the high pressure probably, if anything, comes back in over the top of the country, and we could start to bring down drier, clearer, colder air from the north, so we may lose the low cloud over the weekend, turn it brighter, but it may turn colder with some hard frost setting in again by Saturday into Sunday. That's a little bit speculative though, so have to wait and see how that one works out. Finally, have a look at the charts for weather out. We'll very quickly zoom through these because they'll virtually be the same every day. And here's the situation today: best sunshine in the west, more sunny skies in the east. Rather more in the way of cloud coming in from the east on Sunday, but the best of the sunshine will be in the west. Best of sunshine probably in the north and the east on Monday with the cloudy skies in the west. That sunshine should edge across the country through the course of the day with risk of quite a cold, frosty night on Monday night. Some cloud and patchy rain coming into northern Scotland on Tuesday, otherwise mainly dry, but cloud will slowly invade from the north and the northwest. So that by the time we get through to Wednesday, this is showing sunny spells, but I think we do have a risk of a lot of cloud across many parts of the country on Wednesday, and that'll be the case on Thursday and on Friday as well. Temperatures, despite the cloud, will be lifting up a little bit through the middle and latter stages of the week. So in summary, not a lot going on, a very quiet and benign week. This is the worst kind of weather for me because there's nothing much to talk about, but it's going to be a dry week. The best of the sunshine and probably the worst of the frost and fog will be early in the week. From Tuesday onwards, cloud invades from the northwest, and I think that sets us up for a very gloomy mid and latter part of the week. A lot of anticyclonic gloom through Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. May turn brighter and colder again next weekend. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.